What is going on, everyone? We have a super exciting show for you guys today. I'm personally really excited. We're going to have 2 awesome tutorials. We're going to have a bunch of great magic. I'm going to show you guys a trick you guys have been asking a lot of questions about. So let's get right into it. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. I am super excited. It looks like some of our guests have some fans waiting. That's awesome. I want to start with the rules of the stream, just for those of you who are joining us for the first stream. So number 1, 0 bullying tolerated. I will always say this. It's my number 1 rule. Do not bully anybody, whether it's somebody in the chat, whether it's somebody performing. 0 bullying tolerance on the entire channel. And that's not just for the lives, that's for all the videos. If you ever see any bullying anywhere, this is a place where we grow, we learn, we're all into magic, so no bullying is tolerated at all. Second of all, please keep the chat, I don't know which way it is, but the chat, the live chat, please keep it relevant to what's happening. No spammers, please, and don't keep saying the same thing again and again and again like someone is already doing. I won't ban you for that, but I will put you on timeout. I want to be able to see your questions. I want to see your reactions. If you see something you like, I want you to get excited and let us know, but please don't spam and please don't write irrelevant stuff because I will put you on timeout. So no spamming there, please. Thank you very much. Third, I do want to mention this. In the last few streams, I asked you guys kindly to not send direct messages on Instagram to try to join the stream. And my management has told me that that has gone way down. So I want to thank you for that. You guys are listening. To join the stream, we use the community posts on YouTube and Instagram. That's how we do it. So thank you so much for your understanding. Also, I've been getting a lot less messages from people trying to get me to change the time to suit you. I'm glad you guys are starting to understand that I have to do this when I have to do it. If you can't join us, you can watch it later. So I do appreciate that. Well, you're welcome. You know, some people are thanking for the opportunity. And you know, I'm so sorry I can't get everyone in on these streams, but we're going to get around to it. And I'm going to try to give everyone a chance. We're going to keep doing these because I'm having a really great time. Perfect. So let's just bring in our first guest right now. We got, as you know, guests doing magic for you guys, some tutorials. And again, let's be encouraging. Let's stay respectful. They all have some great material to share with you guys. Thank you so much for the positive feedback. By the way, guys, I don't know if you guys noticed the quality might be a little bit different because I've switched now. I used to use my webcam. Now I'm using a mirrorless camera with all kinds of setup. Let me know how you think this looks compared to the other streams and how it sounds. Do you like the way it looks? Do you like the way it sounds? Let me know in the comments what you think of that. I'm curious about that. So, okay, let's bring in our first guest here today. We have from Colorado, so in the US. We're starting in my neck of the woods, in my part of the world. We are bringing in Mr. Jude. Jude, welcome to the stream, buddy.
Thanks.
Jude, I see all your magic medals behind you. That's very impressive.
Yeah.
That's because you're from a family of athletes, correct?
Yeah, runners.
Runners.
Good milers. Crazy.
Very cool, man. Very cool. Do you run yourself, Jude? Are you a runner yourself?
No, I'm more of a. I do.
Jude, your feed is cutting up. I'm not sure why. It's super laggy, and your video just totally died on me. So you know what? Let's go to the next guest, and we'll come back to you. Maybe if you could like just reconnect your Wi-Fi or something. We'll come right back to you. We'll swing around and come right back to you. Oh, actually, hold on. That may have been better. Say something.
Is it good?
Yeah, I think it is. Give me a 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
That's good. Let's go. Do your trick quick before it lags again. Go.
Yeah. All right. So, Spidey, let's start off with you collecting the card. So I'm just going to dribble the cards, and you tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Right here. Okay.
Right there, yeah.
I'm going to fairly do this. We want to make sure it's fair as possible. You stopped on this card here, and you could have chosen, you know, I'll put this here, could have chosen any one of these All different.
Yep. All different.
You chose the King of Hearts.
King of Hearts.
All right, let's remember the King of Hearts. I'll set that over here. So now we're going to pan down to these 5 objects. We've got a pen, a guitar capo, some floss, playing cards, and this clippy thing. So I want you, Spidey, just to point to one of the objects.
That one. I'm kidding. I'm pointing to the floss.
Floss. Okay. Point to another object as well.
The pen or the pencil.
Okay. We'll throw those out of here. Please point to another 2 objects.
The clippy.
All right.
Another one. The deck of cards.
And the cards. That leaves us with the capo. All right.
Yeah.
There's a gadget. So we have the King of Hearts and we have this capo. Now, I want you to think, Spidey, of a random 2-digit number.
Got it.
You've got it.
Yeah.
Now, on the other side of this sticky note, I have written a prediction. All right. What 2-digit number did you think of?
23.
23.
Yes, sir.
You freely chose a card. You freely chose an object, and you thought of 23.
I did.
Let's turn this around and see what we have. Can we see this?
King of Hearts. Capo. 23. Wow. That is so good. That second one was fair as hell. That was great. I love that. I love how you've combined. This is brilliant routining because you've combined different ways to get to the same result. So your spectator is hopeless because even if they're onto you for one thing, the other one works differently than the first one, that works differently from the third one. So it's like it's 3 predictions where each one of them use a completely different method. So that's awesome. Let's see what people are thinking. Boom. Boom. Oh, look at this. So, somebody, I don't know if this is an ironic guess or a legit guess, but no, nobody's under the desk. That's not how this works.
No.
That's another thing, guys. Please don't shout out methods because either you're right, which makes you really mean because you're a magician, you know how it's done, or you're like this guy where you're completely off and it's just embarrassing. So no one's under the desk. That's not how that works.
Why would they be? Why would they be?
Yeah, why would you stick someone on the desk? So that was awesome, dude. Thank you for sharing that with us. The feedback is coming in. Everyone give Jude a big round of applause. Jude, thank you so much. Stick around. We'll talk to you after the show. That was great. Thanks, buddy.
Cool. Yeah.
Boom. So, guys, this is the kind of stuff we want. We want you guys to be encouraging of one another. Remember, the day is going to come where you're going to be on the stream and you want people to be encouraging. And please don't yell out methods unless your method is like this, because that is obviously a funny guess, and we do appreciate that. So great. But yeah, besides that, guys, please don't yell out methods. It doesn't help anyone. It doesn't advance anyone. It doesn't encourage anyone, and you're probably wrong. So let's not do that. Great. Let's bring in our next guest. So our next guest is going to do a tutorial for you guys right now. And I'm going to learn with you guys this move that he sent me this video on Instagram. He sent me this video after I accepted him to be part of the stream. He didn't just randomly send the video. So don't get any ideas. I loved it. I thought it was great. And I asked him to come on the show and teach us all. So guys, get a deck of cards. Hey, Chahat. This is secretly Chahat's channel. You guys know that. So, and she's right. Do not yell out methods. So let's bring him in right now. He's going to show you guys a move that I'm really excited to learn because it's so practical. He's going to talk a little bit about it. So grab a deck of cards, guys. We're jumping right into a tutorial right now. Please welcome to the stream, Mr. Daniel. Daniel Payne, related to Max Payne. They're cousins. I'm kidding. Daniel, what's going on, buddy? How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Just now got done driving for almost 8 hours, and got attacked by roosters as soon as I got here. So
cool, man.
Fired up and ready to go.
Cool. So a few people are asking how to be part of the stream. Usually on Wednesdays or Thursdays, guys, I do a post on Instagram and on the community page on YouTube where you guys can enter to be part of the stream. Every guest you're seeing here today, except for my special guest at the end, randomly wrote on the post and were accepted to be on the show. So Daniel, why don't you show us what we're learning today? Like perform it first, and then we'll learn it.
All right. All right. Well, first of all, I appreciate you having me on here. All right. So about this trick, it's kind of a variation. It was kind of a variation of like the Hindu force, and it kind of evolved from that. So what the basic slide is, all right, I'm just gonna have to.
Daniel, perform it first. Like do it first. That way we'll see what it looks like, and then we'll learn it.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is just a normal deck of cards. If it wasn't, I'll tell you because it's gonna be a tutorial. So you can just tell me when to stop, just freely. I'm just going to deal them from the top here. It's just over to my left hand. Just tell me whenever.
Stop.
Right there? Feel
yes.
Good? All right.
Man, that looked great.
Well, I didn't. My bad.
No, that looked great.
I may have. All right. I feel like I flashed, but I'm going to put your card in there. All right. That looked pretty fair.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure if my phone fell or whatever. So you remember your card, right? I mean, obviously. Yeah. All right. So that's definitely not it, correct?
No.
All right. That's okay though. We can take those over there. So that's not even close to your card.
No.
Let's see here. Get it centered. All right. That's okay. Tell you what. Think of your card, okay?
Yeah.
Right.
I thought he was gonna do a snap change, but he didn't. He did something way cooler. Yay! That was awesome, dude. And also, it's important to note. You knew what my card was, right?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, that was definitely. My bad. I was supposed to reveal that.
To think that we're just learning a control. It's more than a control. It's a force and a control. So you knew what card I chose, and then it was also a control. Guys, it's very rare to find clean moves in cards where you force a card and also at the same time control a card. So we're going to learn that now. So first of all, Daniel, I want you to know that the feedback is amazing.
Really? Awesome.
Yeah, look, people are going nuts. I think people are very excited. Guys, if you're excited to learn, Daniel, do you have a YouTube channel or Instagram? Which one do you use more?
I have an Instagram. I haven't posted anything. I've have a lot of really, in my opinion, really great stuff like that I would love to share. So I may put more on my Instagram.
Okay, great. So, guys, go give him a follow on Instagram. You see his name right there, Daniel Payne, because we want to thank everyone who comes on here and gives us great material, and Daniel is no exception. So
on Instagram, it's Cards and Coffee.
Cards and Coffee.
Yeah, Cards and Coffee. Just with underscores.
Just one word.
Yep, Cards and Coffee.
Cards and you guys remember that? Cards.
It's just pictures now, but maybe I'll put up some tutorials like this. So, you want me to get into it?
Check it out, man. I think they're excited. Look at the comments.
All right, let's do it. It's super easy, and I think it's really great for beginners because it implements a lot of really basic moves that you need to learn before you move on to a lot harder stuff, in my opinion.
Cool.
So basically, the force card, you just have to know what the bottom card is. Just you can look beforehand or peek it or whatever.
Queen of Clubs, right? Yours. So I'm gonna put the Queen of Clubs. I'm gonna put the Queen of Clubs at the bottom of my deck just so I make sure I'm following along. But you guys don't have to do that. You can. But I got the Queen of Clubs.
Sweet.
At the bottom.
All right. So yeah, we're gonna use the Queen of Clubs for the force card. Now this can be a force, a control, both, or either one. I like to use it as both because if you screw up on one thing, at least you knew what you forced, and you can turn it into a mentalism trick. So we're going to have the Queen of Clubs on the bottom. So, and with the social distancing thing, the whole tell me when to stop kind of makes sense these days.
Yep.
So you just tell your spectator. So we're going to do a swing cut, which you take the top packet with your index finger, and you're going to swivel it off of your thumb right into that nook of your opposite hand. All right. And so your force card is still is going to be in that bottom packet. So you're just going to start dealing off cards very fairly. You can start slowly.
So hold on. You're dealing cards with your left hand from your right hand. That's important.
Correct.
Yeah.
And so you're going to be thumbing them off. It's going to feel very natural. It's a very natural motion. And then you can go a little bit faster when they tell you to stop. On that very last one, what you're going to do is you're going to slide the top and bottom card at the same time.
That's so smart, man. That's so smart, dude. That's so good. Guys, I don't know if you realize, hold on. I don't know if you realize most Magic companies would charge you a lot of money to download this because it's easy and it's so smart. I didn't know. I thought you were just doing the I gotta admit, I was fooled by this because I thought you were just pulling the bottom one, and then I thought you were doing a switch, but it's both.
Oh, really?
It's genius. I thought you were doing this, and because what's great about yours is even if that retention of vision of the top one is still moving, they just don't see the bottom one go with it. I thought when they said stop, when I said stop, you only pulled out the bottom one, showed that, and then when you came down here, you did like a second deal or something. That's where I was a little confused.
That would be a lot harder, but yeah, this is a lot more user friendly.
Who created this? People are asking who created it.
Yeah,
this is
I mean, as far as I know, I've never seen it. Like I said, it started out. I didn't like the Hindu force because it looked weird, just culturally where I'm at. And so I thought, well, maybe if I did like a swing cut and did the same thing and forced, and I was like, well, I could. And
it's so good.
After 2 weeks of messing with it, morphed into slipping 2 cards off.
Yeah.
And on the back, you can see you have that kind of nothing card, that decoy, pulled back with your thumb. So
guys, to be clear, just to be clear for everyone at home that's following along, you're peeling with the thumb like this. When they say stop, your left fingers here are naturally going to contact that bottom card, which you already know, and you're going to be pulling both off. So they think it's just that one where they said stop, but in fact, you're pulling both off like this, and you're coming up to show them, and they're seeing that bottom card. But now, so 2 things have happened here. One is, amazingly, you forced that bottom card, but secondly, now when you move down, you've got that extra card on top. So they think that's their card, but it's not. So in one move, you've done 2 amazing things. So keep going, Daniel. So now we're here.
And so, all right, so now we're here. All right, so this is a perfect example. So going up with it is a perfect example of a large move covering a small move, and then going right back down is the same thing. I tried to use my thumb. It feels super terrible. Don't do that. Use like your middle finger and your index finger, like the pads of them, as you come back down, because you don't want that showing. When you come back down, you just kind of
square up.
Just square it up a little, just pull it. And as you go down, everybody's gonna think that's their card.
As I come down, the fingers just extend and just square that card up here.
Pull them in a little bit. So so now you have this. This is their card over here.
Yeah.
You can put this in the middle of the deck. You can burn it and do some sort of Halloween divination thing.
Love it.
One of my favorite things to go into from this, actually. So let's say it's the 9 of Hearts is at the bottom, and I do the force and everything, and they see it. So now this is your decoy card, and you have this packet in a perfect position to do a one-handed fan. Stick that in there, and then you do a classic card to mouth, where
so good. Yeah, that's a trick right there. That's such a great trick right there. So I've got my 3 of spades, and so you go like this. They say stop. I mean, it requires a bit of practice, but you go there, you show them their card, which is force. It's the 3 of spades. Then you go there, spread, push that in. You tell them to push it in. And,
people. I mean, it's so clean, and the movement's still pretty natural, in my opinion. It's just normal handling.
Sorry, Daniel, to cut you off. We have a spammer in the comments. I was very clear on that, so you're going on timeout.
Kick him out.
There we go. So guys, I really, really hope you guys appreciate Daniel coming on and teaching this move, because this is something that he could have used without sharing it here. And, magicians would have loved this. People would have paid for it. So, Daniel, we're very,
a lot of people, there's thousands of use for it. Even if you forget to peek the bottom card, it's still a great control. You don't even have to force necessarily.
Yeah, either part of it is great. Whether you're doing just the force, just the control, but together.
I got a couple more where that came from. Maybe I'll hit you up on Instagram.
Absolutely, man. I think I speak for everyone here when I say we'd love to have you come back and show us some more stuff. Right, guys? Let us know what you thought of that. How are you going to use this? Are you happy? Are you thankful? Are you angry that you didn't think of it? You know, any emotion is valid. So we got a bunch of people. We got a bunch of people here. You could see that.
Well, I appreciate it, man. This is great. I was super nervous about this, and this kind of feedback is fantastic. You know.
Yeah, man. So I think the press is hot for this one. So Daniel, thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate you taking the time to do this. There we go. Good. So Daniel, later, guys, remember Cards and Coffee on Instagram to find Daniel, and I think this definitely deserves a follow. Later, buddy. Thank you so much.
Man, appreciate it.
Yep. So that was incredible. I really feel like I might have to do a separate video on the channel for that tutorial. Sorry, this is like my game plan for the day. A separate video because, you know, if there was anything unclear or you guys want a more in-depth look at that. So anyways, that was great. Let's move on. We're done with America now. We're going to travel that way. We're going to go to South Africa, and we have a magician with a great magic name here joining us, and his name is Rodini.
Hi.
How are you, sir?
I'm good, and you?
Good. Actually, I just want to say this, Daniel, if you're still around, don't go too far, because after Rodini, I'm going to bring you back and I'm going to do a trick for you that I want to talk about because for some reason I'm getting a lot of messages about it. So, but first let's do Rodini's trick. Daniel, just stick around. Don't go too far. So, Rodini, you wanted to do it this way. Hold on. How's that?
Yeah.
This is good?
That's perfect.
Wonderful. Go for it, man.
All right. So, a lot of times after my shows, I get a lot of people coming up to me and asking me that, like, what's the easiest way for a magician to find your cards? So I would like to show you what it is. So if you I'm going to put down the deck just like this, and you can just say stop whenever you'd like. And remember the card where you said stop that, right? So just like that. Right over there. You got the card?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. I'm going to just place the card just down here. You can see that's your card, right?
Yep.
And I'm going to place it here in the middle of the deck, and I'm just going to leave it in the middle of the deck there. Right, I'm going to do my most favorite shuffle here. You see, I'm going to shuffle the pack, half face up, half face down. Right. And you can see here that I'm going to just shuffle it just like that. And you can see here the pack is quite randomly a mess. Yeah.
Yeah. Just hold on, stop, freeze, go back. Okay, that's fine. Because I was just gonna say lower your camera a little, but it's fine because I saw the 4 packets.
Okay, so
doesn't matter. Keep going.
All right, no problem. All right, so you can see you got your face up, face down cards. You got your face down, face up cards. Right, you got your back-to-back cards, face-to-face cards. All right, so what was your card, Spidey?
Ace of Spades.
Correct.
What's that?
Correct. I told you this was the easiest way of finding someone's card.
Yeah.
No, just joking. All right, you see here. So you said Ace of Spades, right?
Yeah.
All right, you see here in the deck, all the cards turn face
nice.
up.
Smooth, buddy. Wow.
Except one card. You said your card was the Ace of Spades, right?
Come on, buddy.
All right, but like I said, so this is the easiest way of finding a card, but not my favorite way. So let me show you what's my most favorite way of doing this. Okay.
Yep.
All right, so I'm just going to ask you again, just say stop whenever you'd like.
Stop.
Right over there. All right, I'm going to take your card, just place it down on the table, just like that. Okay. But now I'm not going to show you the card right now. We're going to use the rest of the cards, the 51 cards left in the pack, to find out what your card is. Okay. So I'm just going to take the pack here. I'm going to split them into 4 packets, just like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4 packets, just like this. Can you see them here? Okay. And if you were here, I'd have you shuffle these cards just like this. But obviously you're not. So I'm just going to shuffle them myself. And to make this even harder, I'm going to turn these 2 packets face up. All right. I'm going to shuffle them together, and you can see they're going face up into face down together, just like that. And I'll continue on shuffling them together, just like that, and just like that. All right. But the problem with this is it's quite a mess, right?
Yeah, that's very mixed.
So
That's definitely very mixed.
it's going to be hard to find your card in this whole mixture, right?
I mean, it's like
But if I just
in front of you. Yeah.
But if I snap my fingers just like this, you'll see that something happens here to the cards. You see here that we have here the Ace of Hearts, the Two of Hearts, Three of Hearts, Four of Hearts, 5, 6, 7, 8, no 9 of Hearts, 10, Jack, Queen, and King of Hearts.
Can you tilt your camera down just a little bit or no?
But
Just so
yeah, I could just hold it like this for you. I don't know. Can you see the cards here?
Yeah, that's way better. Let's see that. Ace, two hold on.
So,
Ace,
yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah.
7, 8. There's no 9. 10, Jack, Queen, King of Hearts. There's no 9 of Hearts.
So how amazing will it be if this card here on the table was the 9 of Hearts?
I will throw my camera at the wall and then just run away and never stream again.
Well, let's see. And you see it's the 9 of Hearts.
So good. That is so
Thank you
great.
very much.
So good. That's a great sequence. So you started with Triumph, and then you did something called that second trick is called Play It Straight Triumph, and it's such a great piece. So well done. I'm speechless. That's such a great sequence, and you're so likable, man. You're so likable. You've got this really great vibe, and I think a lot of people are commenting on that as well. Getting some great comments here. Thank you guys for the encouragement.
Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, everyone's being super kind. Boom. So thank you so much, Rodini. Where do we find you? Are you on Instagram or YouTube or?
YouTube under Rodini. Yeah, you'll find me.
It's spelled this way, the same way?
Yeah, it's spelled that way, yes.
Wonderful. So guys, go give him a follow on YouTube. I thought that was a wonderful performance. Thank you so much for joining us all the way from
Thank you so much.
My pleasure, Rodini.
Yeah.
Thank you. What a great guy. That's the kind of thing I like to see on the channel, guys. Nice people with skills. It's just the best. I'm so happy about the little community we have here and how encouraging you guys are of one another. It's wonderful to see that. So I want to bring Daniel in right now, back in, because he was nice enough to share an awesome tutorial with us. I feel like my table is like possessed by demons. Every time I look at it, it's like shifting by itself. So I'm gonna, so Daniel, I want to talk about a trick because I don't know why. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what happened or why this is happening. But in the last week or so, or 2 weeks, I've had a lot of questions in my Instagram DMs about a specific trick that I sell on Theory 11. Now, for those of you who don't know, theory11.com, so THEORY11.com, is a website that carries a lot of my creations, and they sell it for very reasonable prices. And they have a lot of my best work out there. Like on YouTube, I put things that are really good and really practical, but also like quite beginner or intermediate. My really great stuff that, you know, like I came up with that are very unique and original, a lot of it is on Theory 11. So if you guys want to up your game a little and learn a little bit more advanced stuff, go to theory11.com, search Spidey, and look at my stuff. And there's a couple of things that are killers. One's called Psycho, Psycho. It's an amazing mentalism trick with cards. It'll fool everyone you do it to. You could go look at the reviews. There's hundreds of 5-star reviews. There's something called Sneak Peek, which is a way to know what anyone is thinking anytime, anywhere. PIN numbers, names, phone numbers, drawings, and it's $7. It's ridiculously low how much they're charging for it. And it'll fool everyone. But I'm not talking about those tricks today. I'm talking about a trick called Out of My Mind. Now, let me know in the comments if you've heard of this trick. It's called Out of My Mind. It's done with a deck of cards. And I'm getting a lot of questions about it, and I don't know why. And also sales for it have gone way up in the last month. And I don't know why. I think Yeah, so I'm trying to see. Oh, so a lot of you are familiar with the website. Good. So a lot of you are cool. Oh, cool. Awesome. So a lot of you are familiar with the website. That's great. So anyways, okay, so Sub-Zero is saying he bought, I'm guessing he's talking about Out of My Mind. I don't know why. I think I left a link for it somewhere and it must have done well. I really don't know. So anyways, doesn't matter. There's a lot of questions about that trick and I want to answer them right now. So Daniel, for you, if you don't mind, I'm going to perform the trick. Now, usually this is a lot better if you're here physically, but you're not. So I'm going to perform it for you and then I'm going to answer. There's a question I've been getting a lot and I'm going to answer that. So Daniel, can you say something? I just want to make sure I could hear you.
Hello, hello, hello.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So first of all, Daniel, I do want you to see that these are all different and mixed. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Okay, that's very
Oh yeah,
important.
oh yeah.
Okay, good. So this is a trick about intuition, and the way it works is I would have a spectator cut the deck, and I would say try to cut exactly half the deck. I want to see how close you can get to exactly half, about 26 cards. Now, Daniel, you're not here, but if you were at this point, you would try to cut exactly 26 cards, and we would say, let's see how you did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Just one off. Not bad, not bad. Honestly, not bad. But now we're going to test my intuition. At this point, I would have you, the spectator, shuffle the cards. Remember that. I know you're not here, so you can't. But if you're doing this for someone, you give them the cards and you ask them to shuffle. So this is them doing it. You could have your back turned. I randomly shuffle this, and I want you guys to see that this isn't, by the way, it's impossible with a shuffle to control all the cards. Nobody can do that. So, Daniel, was that as fair as it gets?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah. Because usually I would have you do it and I can have my back turned. Now I would deal out 2 piles of 10 cards. So the deck is completely shuffled by the spectator, and then 2 packs of 10 are dealt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do you want more, Daniel? Do you want 11, 12, or is 10? Do you want me to take one away? What do you want?
Can you take one away?
Yeah, so you want 9?
Yeah, I'll take 9.
Perfect. Like this is good?
Yeah, that works.
Wonderful. So I shuffled the cards, and I think we can all agree there's no way that I could possibly know the order of any of these cards, right? I mean, the whole deck was completely shuffled. Here's what's going to happen. I would at this point tell them to pick up this packet in their hands, and basically what's going to happen is I'm going to see if my intuition can allow me to guess most of the colors of your cards. I'll say red or black. Each time I want you to turn one card over and show it to us over here. Again, this is them doing it in their hands. My back is turned. So I would say the first one is black, and they would turn it over and it is black. The next one after that is red. And again, I can do this like this, turned away. The one after that is black. And then the one after that is red, and then black, and then black, and then red. And you could do eyes closed, turned away. You could be in a different room. The next one's red as well. And now the last one, I'm going to tell you not just the color, but the suit. In fact, I'll go for the whole value. You shuffled the cards in your hands. My back was turned. I don't know anything about these cards. The last card is a red card. It's a diamond. 8 of diamonds.
Wow, that's crazy. It's crazy that the spectator can shuffle right before you do this.
Exactly. They shuffle. Now, thank you so much, Daniel. I do appreciate that. And Daniel, because you were so kind to share a trick with us today after the stream, I will show you how to do that. I'll teach you that. So, yeah, because you were so kind with us today. Now, so thank you for the great feedback. Somebody noticed, and I'm really happy that I did that trick in one of my videos for Adam Wilbur. It was actually in an unlisted video that I put for you guys. So we know that, I don't know how to say your name. I'm so sorry. But the person who commented down here is a real follower, because to watch that, I really appreciate that. It means you're watching all my content. So I do appreciate that. Actually, yeah. Actually, you know what, man? The person here, I could say the last name, Aslam. I don't know the first name, but you know what? Reach out to me. I'm gonna send you a free copy of Out of My Mind if you don't have it, because it's so great that you're watching even my unlisted stuff. Like that's how I know you're a real fan. So I'm gonna send you that for free, or I'll get whatever. I'll send it to you for free. I do appreciate that. So
now everybody's gonna be like, oh, I got to do my Spidey research. I gotta find something like really.
Well, yeah, no, because you know, like that video with Adam Wilbur was not listed. It wasn't part of my main videos. It's just I left it as an extra link, so he went through trouble to go watch that. Anyways,
yeah, you really got it.
One of the things everybody assumes about, we have people who are going to go buy it today. Yes, so it's called Out of My Mind. It's on Theory 11. One of the things that people assume about this all the time is that the cards are marked, that I put some sort of marking on them to know if they're red or black, and I'm looking for that mark. The cards are not marked. You can borrow this deck. You could be at someone's house, you have nothing on you, you borrow the cards from them, and you do this with their cards. So
and you were looking away whenever the spectators flipping them over, right?
Exactly. Yeah. This is in their hands. I'm not near their packet. They could go to the other side of the room. I don't need to see their cards. I don't need to know anything about their cards. So it's done with the borrowed deck, and that's what's important. There's nothing wrong with the cards. So Daniel, stick around after the stream. I'm going to show you guys how to do. In fact, all my guests today after the stream, we're going to learn that trick. So
awesome.
Yay. All right, Daniel, thanks. We're going to say bye to you again. I want to say something else before we bring in our next guest. We're moving pretty smoothly. We have 2 guests left, and then we have a special guest, and then we have one more tutorial. Yeah, so it's on. It's so great that a lot of you are commenting that you've already bought it. That's really great. I want to say this. I got a message or 2 this week of people saying, "Can I mark on the video?" I didn't see it. My management told me if I can mark in these videos where the tutorials are, so you guys could just go listen to the tutorials. Honestly, I don't know if you guys realize this. I want to say this because I know a lot of you guys want to be encouraging. The best way you can encourage me, look, I give you guys tutorials for free. I give some of my best material for free. The best way you can encourage me is to watch all my videos and watch them completely. If you're just going into videos looking for tutorials all the time, my videos don't perform well, because what happens is you guys go on and you say, oh, there's no tutorials here, and you leave, and my videos do really poorly and the channel goes down. So please be mindful of that. If you only want tutorials, you know, it's very discouraging for me. I do tutorials, but I really appreciate my fans. Like the gentleman earlier who said he watched the performance for Adam Wilbur. I really, really appreciate my fans and would do anything for my fans who like all of what I do, my performances, my vlogs, my tutorials. And the best way you're going to get more tutorials is by encouraging all my content. So make sure to watch the other stuff. And if you're not going to, it's fine. But don't click it and then leave when you realize there's no tutorials, because that really hurts the channel, guys. So like I said, this channel is something we're working on together. We're all growing together. So the best way you can be encouraging is to watch videos entirely. And if you're getting the tutorial, watch the performances, watch the rest of the stuff. Because if you're skipping through videos or not watching videos entirely, you're hurting the channel, and that kind of upsets me. So cool. Thank you. That was my little rant. So, okay, let's bring in now we're traveling all the way across the ocean to India. And we have 2 guests from India. And I always love my Indian fans because I know how devoted they are, because it's very late for you guys. And, you know, a lot of people complain like, oh, can you do the stream earlier? But a lot of people just stay up because that's how much they want to be here. And you have no idea how much I appreciate that. So first off, we have Mr. Mukund. Welcome, Mukund, to the channel. How are you, my friend?
All fine, Spidey. How are you?
I'm very good. Thank you for being here, my friend. Do you want to just jump right in? Is this good, or do you want to do it, like this, or is the other one better?
No, the other one was better.
This one.
Yes.
Lovely, man. All right, let's do this thing, man. I'm excited to see your trick.
Okay, Spidey. I'm just going to switch my camera angle.
By the way, guys, that sound you're hearing is my birds. They're like in the garage this way, and they're just, I don't know what they're doing, but I think they're having a party. Mukund, nice.
Yes,
there it
Spidey.
is.
Can you see the card, Spidey?
I absolutely can. Yes.
Okay, fine. So for this trick, I'm going to be performing Jack's rubber bank routine. So for those of you who don't know, I'm guessing most of you will know this trick. But those of you who don't know, there are 4 Jacks who want to rob a bank. Just like, I don't know why, but they need money. That's why they want to rob a bank. Okay, so there are 4 Jacks. So first Jack goes in, second Jack goes in, third Jack goes in, and the last Jack just stays on top just for security purposes. Okay. So first Jack just goes in, second one goes in, the third one goes in, and as they go in, this guy just sees the police. He shouts, "Police, police!" The police have come, and just like that, all 3 Jacks just come on top. Okay, that's the version everybody knows.
Yeah.
Time for chapter 2. Okay, so these Jacks were so angry that they were not successful in performing the robbery. So they decided to rob a bank with the highest security. Okay, you can see this is a bank with the highest security. I mean, don't get fooled, it's a very small bank, but it's the bank with the highest security. Okay, so now these Jacks just go in. First Jack goes in, second Jack goes in, third Jack goes in, just like he stays on top, but this time this guy also goes in. Okay,
Oh.
so these 4 Jacks, I'm just going to keep them there. But little do they know that this bank was getting reconstructed
Oh no.
just for theft purposes. Okay, so now we're just going to count the number of elements in this bank. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 12 elements. Spidey, do you want me to shuffle the elements again?
Yeah.
Okay. There it is, the shuffle. Okay, great. Now, Spidey, can you guess how many safes are there in this bank to store money?
There are 4 safes in the bank.
You're absolutely correct, Spidey. 4 Jacks, 4 safes, so 12 cards. So you can divide them into 3 cards in each safe. Okay?
Yeah.
So 3 cards, there they are. So the first safe, second safe with 3 cards, it's going to place it here. Third safe with 3 cards, there. And the last safe with 3 cards, just right there. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm going to pick up the Jacks. Oh, you can't see the last one. Okay, it's right there. So there's 1, 2, 3, and the 4th Jack.
Mm-hmm.
He goes in the first safe. 1, 2, third Jack.
Mm-hmm.
He goes in there. 1, second Jack. He goes in there. And the last Jack, he goes here. Okay. Now they go in and they just find out that every safe is very dark. It's very dark. Okay, they start searching for money. But after some time, they find out that something is fishy. Something going on here is very fishy. Okay, and they just start walking. But little do they know that during this reconstruction of the bank, there were 3 separate tunnels built from each of the safe to one safe, which was actually not a safe, but actually it was a jail. Okay, so the security was sitting on top of the bank. He actually got this idea to build these tunnels. So now, as you can see, there are no Jacks in this pile. No Jacks in this pile.
Yeah. Oh man.
No Jacks in this pile.
No, they're not. Oh my god, it's gone.
And no Jacks in this pile too.
No, it's gone.
So now, all the bank heads came to this one safe, opened the safe, and arrested all the 4 Jacks.
That is wonderful. That is such a fun story. I like how you compare the size of the bank to the size of the deck. Really paints a nice picture there. That's so good. Good job, man.
Thanks, Spidey.
Comments are rolling in. Look at this. Boosh, boosh. Boom.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely agreed. Very nice twist and storytelling. Amazing. Well performed.
Thank you.
Mukund, thank you very much. That was a lot of fun.
Thanks, Spidey.
Thank you, my
having me.
friend. Thank you for
And
staying
Spidey,
up.
Spidey, I just want to say that after watching your videos, that I could actually lift my level from a beginner magician to an advanced
Dude,
level.
that means the world. That means the world. This is the reason I do this. Like I said earlier that, a lot of my best work is on Theory 11. A lot of my best work is also on YouTube. Like I get a lot of messages from professional magicians who write to me and go, they're doing the stuff from the channel in their work. And then I get some other professional magicians who go, how can you reveal this? It's so good. Like I do pride myself. Like I don't put garbage on YouTube. I'm putting good stuff for you guys to learn. And Mukund, I can see there's a quality to your magic. So that's great. I'm happy you guys are learning good stuff on the channel. Thanks for being here, my friend.
Thank you so much, Spidey.
Later. And we have another one also from India. So let's keep it rolling. We're going to have one last guest. And then guys, after him, we're going to have my one last special guest, two very good friends of mine who are going to do a tutorial and a giveaway. So we're going to end really strong today. So, but before that, let's bring in one more guest from India. We have Adetiya. How are you? Can you unmute for me if you don't mind? Wonderful. Adetiya, how are you, my friend?
Can you repeat?
How are you?
Yeah, I am good. I'm good.
Show us what you got.
So I'm going to do a simple lie detector trick. So you can choose any one of these cards. 1 minute. Yeah.
In my mind?
Yeah.
Okay, I have one.
Yeah. So I'll just choose random cards like this, and then can you choose? Is your chosen card in one of these cards?
It is not.
Okay. So 1 minute. Yeah. Okay. So I will do it one more time. So is your chosen card in one of these? Okay. 1 minute. Yeah.
No, it is not.
Yeah. Okay. One more time. And is your card here?
Yes.
Yeah. So now I'm not going to reveal the card. The cards are going to tell the truth. So I'm just going to do this. Get them into two separate decks. Yeah. So was your card a queen or a king? You can lie.
It was a queen.
It was a queen. Let's see, here or not. Yeah. Okay. So one more time. Was your card a red or a black card?
Can I lie?
Yeah, you can.
It was red.
It was a black card.
Ah, you're right. You got me.
Okay. Shift it here a little bit. So was it a spade or a clubs?
Can I lie?
Yeah.
It was a diamond.
Okay. It was a clubs. It was the queen of clubs.
Ah, yeah, it was the queen of clubs. You got me. That's awesome. That's so cool. I like that a lot. I like how the cards know if I'm lying. Can't lie to the cards, guys. Cannot lie to the cards.
Now, guys, see this deck. I'm going to guarantee you that this trick, the second one, is going to be awesome.
Okay.
Yeah. So tell me to stop. Okay, 1 minute. Yeah. Tell me to stop whenever you want. Like I'm going to throw the cards.
Stop.
This one, or
Yeah.
you can say another one. This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the
So
one.
this, and I have a photographic memory. I can scan through the cards and tell which card you chose.
Okay.
So I'm going to scan through these cards. Okay. I'm going to just scan. Okay. And this card here, which I did not see, is 5 of spades.
Whoa. Can we see the deck?
Yeah, I just forgot. Okay, 1 minute. Yeah, it's completely shuffled. Okay, 1 minute, 1 minute. I forgot to do one step. Yeah, I will put it on top and tell me a number between 1 to 3.
1 to 3?
Any number.
Between
I
1
will
and 3?
give that many cards.
Did you say a number between 1 and 3?
Yeah.
3.
Okay, so I'm just going to give first cut, and then I'm going to do it and second cut, and then I'm going to do the third cut.
Sorry, someone's yelling out methods. I'm going to put them on timeout because first, they're yelling out methods. Second of all, they're wrong. It's not that. So,
Okay.
bye.
Okay, so this is completely random. See?
Yeah.
I gave it 3 cuts. Now tell me when to stop. Okay, 1 minute. Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to drop
Yeah,
it there.
guys, if you think that's a force, there's something wrong with you.
Okay, so I'm just going to go through this. And I'm just going to go through the cards and which card it may be. Okay, this time.
I really appreciate people. Sorry, Aditya, one sec. I really appreciate Aditya. 1 second. I really appreciate people in the comments telling people off when they're yelling out methods because someone called Leo was saying force. It's not a force. So again, you're wrong and you're timed out. So what did you gain from that? Aditya, go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm going to take a bigger deck this time. Okay, give it a cut. Here, I give it a cut. Now choose another card. Yeah.
Stop.
This one.
Yeah.
This one.
Or the one next to it. The one next to it.
Okay, this one.
Yeah.
I will keep it there, and I will go through the cards. Okay. And it. Okay. You did a good one. I could not guess. Okay. Okay.
That's so weird, though. I wonder why there's some that you can guess and some you can't. It's very bizarre. Let's try one last time.
Okay. Okay. I just shuffled them and I kept them over there. I mixed all the cards in, all the decks. I have 2 decks mixed here.
Yeah.
I will have to.
Oh, you can't do it?
Yeah. I have
That's
2
okay.
decks.
That's okay. We saw you do it the first time. It doesn't matter. You nailed it the first time. So don't worry about it. We know you nailed it the first time. We know it's not a force. So I think a lot of people are confused by that. So good job, bud. Thank you for being here and stick around for that. I'm going to show you guys how to do out of my mind for my guests today after the stream is over. So don't go anywhere. Thank you. Okay. So guys, I want to bring in 2 guests now to end this off. They're going to do a tutorial for a move, so don't lose those cards because we're going to learn a cool move. And also, they're going to do a giveaway. This is the first time I'm doing a giveaway in a stream, so one of you is going to win something today, and we'll get back to that in just a minute. And so this is, I'm going to tell you guys who these guys are. A couple of weeks ago, I was a guest on a very, very cool YouTube channel that does deck reviews. They talk about different decks of cards and they talk about their favorites, but they're most of all, they bring in guests and they just talk about Magic. And it's very different than any other show I've done because it wasn't like, tell us how you started and tell us what there was a lot of like deep conversations. And I think there's a lot of value on their page. And I think you should all subscribe because they're really smart guys and the questions they ask really get to the bone of topics. So they really got me to talk about things on their channel that I haven't talked about on other channels because they're really intelligent. They ask the right questions and they're also really nice guys, except for Steve. I'm kidding. They're both really nice guys. So I'm going to bring them in right now. Their channel is called Decking Around and their names are Steve and Tyler, not to be confused with Steven Tyler from Aerosmith. So Tyler and Steve, I guess.
Oh my
Steve,
God, I'm blurry. I'm blurry.
good job, buddy. So here they are. Now, so first of all, I want to talk about the channel. It's called Decking Around. I'm going to throw that up for everyone to see. So that's their channel, guys. It's called Decking Around on YouTube. On Instagram, it's the same thing as well.
Yep, on the same thing as well.
Okay, so you guys can go check them out at Decking Around. Do give them a follow. That's going to be important because we're going to do a contest soon. As you can see, their quality is great. They both look and sound great. But mostly, the channel is mostly about cards, and you guys talk about what's new and what's coming when it comes to decks of cards, and keep your followers updated on everything that's out there when it comes to playing cards. But you've also been doing some interviews lately with the best and brightest in the business. So why don't you talk a little bit about what your mission is with the channel, what you're creating, and why everybody should go subscribe to you guys right now.
So I think the mission behind Decking Around, and it really started out as just Steve and I having a great conversation with each other and realizing that we enjoyed chatting with each other and with, other people in the community. We wanted to get a channel where we could have members of the community, big and small, come on and talk about why they're into Magic, why they're into cards, why they're into cardistry, and just what really interests them and what their journey was. I think there's so many people within the community who add so much value to the community that we don't realize what a journey it was for them to get there. And, I think in this day and age, people are so used to instantaneously feeling like they can accomplish something that they're afraid when it doesn't instantly make sense to them. And seeing some of their idols like you, Spidey, talk about everything it took for them to get to where they are now really makes them realize, thank you so much, Yusuf. It makes them realize that they just have to keep putting in that work and keep trying and find out how they can get to where they want to be based on how their friends and their, idols have gotten there.
Yeah. I think, to add to what Tyler said, another thing that we really, really like to do is just show everybody that, whether they're idol or it's just, a peer in the community, is that we're all human and we all basically go through the same stuff, and it's great just hearing people, on the same level.
Tyler, look at this comment.
I know. So we've got
Tyler's beard. Tyler's beard game is so strong.
This has been a quarantine beard, and it's going to keep going. So thank you so much to everyone who's subscribing, though. We really appreciate it. And Dawn, I saw you pop up on there. Dawn has been an avid follower since she saw you on the show, Spidey. So we really appreciate all the support.
Dawn is
absolutely.
A legend.
Yes. Thank you so much, guys.
People are asking, sorry, let me just throw that back up. People are asking what the channel is. Here it is. And I could see hundreds of people who are commenting that they just went and subscribed. And that's really great, guys. I do appreciate you guys encouraging my friends that I bring on here. And I think, Tyler, what you said is really a good point. I think highlighting the journey is so important because we're living in a world where all we see is the end result. You go on Instagram and you see these perfectly doctored pictures and these perfectly edited things. And you go on YouTube and you see these amazingly edited clips, and you're not seeing the journey that got you there. And people see like Chris Ramsey and Shin Lim and all these people who are like crushing it out there, and they think, it's easy what Shin Lim did. He just went on Fool Us and he fooled Penn and Teller, and he went on America's Got Talent and he won the thing, he's just, but they don't understand the struggle that guys like that went through, whether it's Chris Ramsey constantly recreating himself and adapting to what his subscribers want, to making the hardest decision in the world. Chris Ramsey made the decision one day to stop doing tutorials, which was very risky for him because I was bringing in a lot of traffic. And when he said, that's not what I want my path to be. So that integrity was really important for his journey. And, Shin had such a difficult journey to where he was creating and selling and performing things that people were saying he's cheating with editing and it's impractical and it can't be done. So, he grinded and he went and he did it on Penn and Teller Fool Us, the biggest platform for magicians in the world. And he crushed it. So I think it's really great that you guys are, when you had me on the show, we talked about we went down to the bone of Magic, not just the surface of what's your favorite trick, what's, really go to the questions you guys ask are things you can ask because you know the industry, and a lot of other people who do interviews don't know the industry. So they have to ask those surface questions. but you really go under the surface, which is why I love your channel. I watch your videos, and I want all my subscribers to do the same thing.
Thank you.
We really appreciate that, Spidey.
Yeah, absolutely. So, who said Chris was depressed? Nobody said he was depressed. I don't remember saying that. I don't know if I mispronounced something. So,
No, I think Chris did a video on when he was going through some depression. I think
oh,
that's
he
what
did.
you
I
were
didn't even
referring
see
to.
that. I didn't even
Yeah.
see that. But it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me because it is an emotional journey. You know, like it's difficult. I was talking about this a little bit earlier, and I really hope everyone who's watching this video will listen to the words I'm about to say very carefully. It's very discouraging when I put a tutorial video and I get 1 million views in 2 months, and then I put a video that's important to me about my career, about something I did, and it gets 15,000 views. What that tells me is that I have a lot of subscribers who are only here to take from me and don't care about what's actually happening in my life. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, comments don't affect us. People being trolls don't really, we see them every day. If you think, oh, I'm gonna get him, I'm gonna say how ugly his t-shirt is today or how stupid his hair looks. I don't care. I know my hair looks stupid most of the time, and I know my t-shirt. So it doesn't bother me. That doesn't bother me because
I like your hair. I think it looks cool.
Oh, thanks, man. But anyways, we built a career taking a lot of hits. But when we see our videos not perform well because we tried to do something that's important to us, and our subscribers basically looked at it and said, I'm not going to learn a trick here, so I don't want to watch this. Basically, you're giving us a big, I can't do the gesture because then I can't monetize the video. But basically, you're telling us that. So it's basically telling me I only care about you because of what I learned from you. So it's really difficult to put this content out there where we share pieces of ourselves. And I appreciate that you guys, that's the path you're going down. Real content for real people and real followers and real fans. Apparently I'm spitting all over my table here. But yeah, so I do hope that even if it's a small percentage of my subscribers who hear this, what I'm saying now, it makes a big impact where you guys realize whether it's with Decking Around or it's with me or whoever you follow, be a real follower. If you appreciate what you're getting from a channel, then give back by watching all the content. You get free material, but give back by watching all the content and watching it through. The worst thing you could do for me is to open a video and say, oh, it's not a tutorial. I thought it was a tutorial, and close the video. I hate that. So anyways, all this to say, it's great that you guys are really focusing on the real stuff.
Yeah.
So that being said, we're going to do a tutorial now. So, Steve, why don't you tell us what we're learning today?
All right, we are going to learn the Snapchat. No, I'm just kidding. No, actually, so one of the things,
the Snap Change deck switch.
Yeah.
The subtle deck switch. If you don't want your spectators to know you.
How about the 52 pickup? Maybe I'll do that one. That one's pretty easy.
Yeah. What are we learning?
This tutorial usually ends up with me doing the 52 pickup anyway. But one thing, like you were talking about the process and stuff like that, and this move was actually very, very difficult for me. It's the Anaconda. A lot of people, might not have an issue with it, but I've practiced it and practiced it and practiced it, and it's just something that was really difficult for me to learn. So I'm going to do the tutorial of the Anaconda.
For those of you who don't know what the Anaconda is, so a lot of magicians dribble the cards like this. So this is like I don't even know if it's considered a flourish. It's something we do since they stop. The Anaconda is a really nice waterfall dribble that goes pretty high, and I've never been able to do it because for me it just looks like I'm trying to dribble from very high. That's what mine looks like. So I don't even know what the technique is. I've seen it been done, and I tried to do it, and that's what it looked like, some sort of cascade. So anyways, let's see it.
So yeah, so basically I'm using, obviously there's a ton of videos out there to learn it. But for me, the best way for me to learn it was to watch all of the videos and kind of add all the different things that worked for me to get it. And one of the videos that I really liked was obviously Shin Lim's video on it. So I'm going to give a little plug to Shin Lim. I'm using his deck here.
Never
see if
heard
we
of
can. Anyway, it's not working. Let's see. So basically what
regalias?
yes, the regalias. Super beautiful deck. So what I do, the first thing I do is I turn the deck so the back of the deck is facing out. That way, when you do the Anaconda, you can kind of see the really cool design. Yeah, if you do it the other way, and let me pull my mic up so you can kind of hear me. If you do it the other way, it looks cool. It looks cool to me, but I want to do it to perform to everybody else. So what you do is, let me see if I can get a little closer. We'll focus here. There we go.
That's great.
So what I do is, I even cut my nails for you, Spidey.
Oh.
So what you do is you hold the deck like this, and you're gonna put 3 fingers on the top of the deck, like so. And I put the thumb sideways on the back, kind of like this. And a lot of people dribble the cards like that. That's a standard dribble. We're losing focus here. And some people dribble like this. I'm sure there's other ways to dribble, but I don't know them. So basically what you do is you're going to take your 3 fingers and you're going to put them kind of sideways, not up and down, but kind of sideways.
Okay.
And then this thumb is going to go on the back, kind of sideways as well. So you're going to hold the deck like that. Your pointer finger is going to go in the middle, kind of pushing down, kind of bowing the deck. And at first, it's really difficult to kind of get used to. So just practice that. And then what you're going to do is, what I do is for your left hand, let me switch sides here. For my left hand, I put my pinky facing out. So that catches the cards. Okay. So that's what I'm doing.
An important tip, because if you could try to catch it like this, they might slide down the bottom, but the pinky blocks it.
Oh yeah, it definitely will. So you wanna keep that pinky out so it catches the cards. So what I do is you start really low. Let me see. Are we in focus here? You start really low and you let one out at the same one at a time. Okay, and you let it out from your thumb, not from up top. Okay. So what you also want to do is you want to come up straight up, Spidey. See how you're tilting one way or the other? You want to keep your hands straight.
So straight as in horizontal, like parallel to the ground?
Correct.
Interesting, because I thought you had to tilt forward.
Well, I think I end up tilting forward the higher you get.
Got it. Okay, so your hand is kind of moving like a little bit like this.
Right. So yeah. So for me, what I do is I start straight and then I tilt. Did you get it?
I did it.
Nice. Yeah. And then what you want to do, the key for me, the thing that totally was a game changer for me, was pressing hard with the ring finger. Press really hard with that. So what happens is you start low, right? And then you just get higher and higher.
The ring finger. Why is the ring finger pressing hard?
Because that pushes the cards out quicker.
Is it pushing from the tip or from the middle of it?
From the middle.
Right, from here, right? That's right, from the pressure.
Yeah, because so the part that's touching the deck is the middle.
So your index, not your ring, right, Steve?
I mean my index. Sorry, index finger. Sorry.
Got it. Okay. Oh, from here. Got it. Okay.
Sorry. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you, Tyler. So yeah, you're pushing from your.
You think English is first language?
Your pointer finger. I'm from Boston. It's definitely not.
Index.
Yeah. So what you're gonna do is you're pushing with your pointer finger. There you go. And then what you do is as you go higher, my finger kind of pushes up a little. It kind of rides the cards up a little bit.
Side effect.
Oh, dude.
Don't worry. I'll send you the bill for repairs.
Yeah, right. I'll just send you a deck. How's that? And then you just, let's see if we can get this in focus here, guys. You would think with my camera. Come on now. There we go. Let's get this in focus. Up.
I think he was the one giving me tips on how to use my camera.
I know, right? So
your camera does look amazing now. So
yeah. So and then what you do is you just start off low, and then you just get higher and higher. And don't be afraid to drop cards. That was so good.
That was nice, man.
That was so good.
This is awesome. It's like it's also addicting, right? It's like I don't think I'm gonna stop doing this all day.
I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, I literally sit and watch TV, and my girlfriend has to listen to the noise the whole show, whatever we're watching. So yeah, so that's pretty much how I learned it. Just picking other tutorials together, and then eventually you just go higher and higher, and then eventually you'll be able to do it like Shin.
Yeah, Shin, the top of the Empire State Building. And then he's at the bottom.
It's crazy. And his tutorial, he's like, yeah, you just do this. And he's like super high. And I'm like, yeah, right.
Okay, so at this point, it's really easy. You're just going to.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's exactly what I'm telling you. This move for me took a long time, and it's still a work in progress,
And I think that's the great part about it, though, is you can't be afraid to drop the cards if you want to learn how to handle them, right?
Yep. It's like skiing. You don't get better at skiing staying on the bunny slopes, right?
I have hard experience that proves that that's incorrect what you just said.
Yeah.
All right, let's do a giveaway and then end the stream. So we're gonna do a giveaway. Tyler, why don't you tell us what we're giving away?
So we're going to be giving away, I'm going to have focus issues here now too, 2 decks of cards. There we go. We're going to be giving away a Murphy's Magic knock deck and a Black Arcane deck by Illusionist.
Nice.
So that is a knock deck. Isn't knock by Pandrea?
Yeah, that's Pandrea and Murphy's Magic.
Yeah, this is Pandrea Murphy's collab, yeah.
Very cool. So the knock deck is awesome, guys. You guys are really going to enjoy that. And then there's a black
Black Arcane, yeah.
Oh, Arcane, I'm sorry, it's the Arcane deck. I apologize. Black Arcane deck from Illusionist, which I think you guys it's perfect timing for that because it's a great deck for Halloween. It's got a very mysterious kind of dark vibe. So I think that's really cool for Halloween tricks. So here's what we're gonna do. Let's how do we do this? How do we find someone to give this away to? Okay, first of all, you have to be subscribed to Decking Around. That's very important. You have to be subscribed to their channel. So everybody go subscribe to that. Let's do this. Let's okay. I don't know. Let's okay, in the comments in the live chat, tell us where you're from, your country. And okay, here's what we're gonna do. Tell us your name and your country, and I'm just gonna blindly just go click a comment and pop it up, and that's gonna be the winner. I'm just gonna scroll and click. I'll try to find one that definitely looks like they're entering the contest, not just a random comment like, where do I put my thumb? So,
I mean, that depends on the person, right?
Yeah, they're still trying to figure out the anaconda.
Yeah.
Or the trick from earlier from Daniel. So. So tell us just in a comment, tell us, you have to be subscribed to Decking Around. In a comment, let me know your name, what your name is and your country. And go ahead right now, just comment with your name and country. Your name as well, please, not just your country, guys. Okay, so I'm just gonna scroll. I'm waiting for some comments to come in so I could scroll up and down and have just a random assortment. Okay, they're coming in, they're coming in, they're coming in. No, I'm just giving it a sec because
yeah, it takes a bit.
I'm scrolling up and down. There's a nice bank of stuff here, and it's going to go to. Hold on, they're still coming in, so I'm getting super sidetracked, and I can barely even read them. And we're gonna go. I'm just trying to also dance around the ones that are just. Boom. Lena,
bro. Lena
Terpilowski.
So I gotta say too.
I don't know if it's Lena or Lena. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. But Lena, congratulations. Reach out to Decking Around on Instagram. Is that okay for you guys?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
At Decking Around,
Tyler will hand deliver it.
Yeah. Okay. Repping New Jersey right there. So there you go.
Great. So Lena, make sure you're subscribed to them and then reach out on Instagram, Decking Around. I'll leave that at the bottom again. So let me just to make sure. This is, guys, that's your Instagram as well, right?
Yep. That's our Instagram as well.
Everybody go follow them on Instagram for updates on decks and really great content that I love. And then Lena, reach out to them and they will send you your decks of cards just in time for Halloween.
Congratulations.
Spidey, can I say something to you?
Yes.
I just want to say we really appreciate you and what you're doing for the community. You know, you have great content. You're a great person. You interact with the community. Not everybody does that. You know, you're really a positive guy and a humble guy, and we appreciate you having us on. And thanks to all your fans and followers. You know, they're very cool people. They're very inspiring to watch, and so thank you for being who you are.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Steve, that means the world to me, man. It's we're all trying to really sort of guide this community in the right direction, and I think even if a certain percentage of the subscribers understand what we're trying to teach here, whether it's my channel or your channel, just the right way, hustle on the right path, be kind to others. I think we'll be making the world a better place. So I do appreciate taking time to say that, Steve. We're going to say goodbye to everyone right now. This was a great stream. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this, whether you're joining us live or joining us afterwards. I'm really happy you guys are here. You guys are enjoying this content. I know a lot of you are still on lockdown, so we're really trying to make this entertaining for you guys. Keep watching. Next week, I'm uploading the tutorial for something you guys have been asking about for a very long time. It's the trick I do where the signed card, the back changes colors, even if they signed it in their own hands. So it's my version of Red Hot Mama, and it's something I do in my virtual show. So earlier I was saying, I teach good stuff on YouTube. I do that trick in my virtual show. Think about that. So I'm going to be teaching that on next week's tutorial. And thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to go follow Decking Around. Congratulations to the winner. And that was it for today. Later, guys.
Thank you. Peace.